So, guys, I, like I said, guys, I come from a place where witchcraft is done. People, I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. I feel like some places there are people who uses witchcraft, for certain reason. From where I come from, man, I don't get it. I don't just get it. I just don't get why people are doing witchcraft. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Is it lack of education? Is it lack of, I don't know. People are ahead. They don't want to deal with. They don't want to heal. For s- for some reason, I was thinking that probably it's a lack of education, but there are sangomas even who in a public eye, right? We know that sangoma that we always refer to her. Every time we talk about witchcraft, we're gonna refer to her, right? And I'm sorry, but she's educated, but still she uses witchcraft. I can't say that where I come from, people use witchcraft because of lack of education. Because of where I come from, there's no education. That's the fact. You know, um, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why people use witchcraft, right? So I'm gonna talk about how I survive deadly poison, right? It's called Galephirimi, right? Galephirimi is um a poison that has taken many lives, many lives, and it was done to me twice, twice, and I survived. I survived it, for the first time it happened, right? I remember I was going to, let me not talk a lot about, let me not to get into too much details, right? I would just wake up in the morning and I just make coffee, and so how it happened, how it happened, it was, I, like, no, so the fridge was not inside the house, it was the other house, it's just outside, right? So I made coffee. I went to take milk, and I came to pour milk right in a coffee, and I took the milk back to the fridge outside and outside room, right? And and when I walked, I remember something still telling me that something's happening, right? I remember putting milk first and came running, right? Already they put that thing, right? But I just drank it, I drank it, and that's a thing that every time when people use witchcraft on you, man, you'll feel it, you'll know the moment that is done, you'll know, you'll feel it. It's just that we really we know that voices, every one of us, someone when someone do something bad to you, you will know, especially witchcraft, you will know. You just, we ignore those, that voice, we ignore that small voice that speaks to us, and I came and I just drank the coffee, and I left. I remember I was leaving to somewhere, I went to took a hike to somewhere, and on the way, literally, hour, 2 hours, I think started working, started working, but now I'm shaking. I feel dizzy. I feel cold. I feel heat. I'm hot. All the emotions, all the sick emotions that you can think of. Feeling like vomiting, nauseous, um, burning tummy, um, dizzy, all at the same time. And I remember telling this guy, the one that I took a hike from him, and he said to me, like, yo, said something about the girls, like, yo, man, you guys sleep with different girls, and I was like, no, no, bro, no, you know, um, it's somebody that I know, and I know what happened, and I told him what happened. And I remember asking, what does he want from you, you know, for him to go to that stand, to go to the point of poisoning you, And I said to him, I said, like, no, bro, there's nothing, really, there's nothing. There's nothing in particular that somebody will lawyer you to kill you. There's a reason there, but I can't share the story. But it's just a stupid thing, and it's just really, really stupid, right? And then I remember he was keep on driving, and guys, you know, I just wish people could just know the power of God, man. And I'm not a preacher. I wish for some reason I wish that I could be a preacher, but I'm not a preacher. I know for a fact, but I don't know, man. I want to share the story of my story of surviving witchcraft. Honestly, without I'm not a preacher. I don't want to preach, but for I don't know, for somebody to honestly to actually hear my story and actually understand and actually believe my story, I feel like I need to change my voice certain way, blah blah blah. I don't know, maybe to sound like I'm preaching. If someone talk something and they kind of like they have a voice of preaching, it's almost like believable in a way. I'm not a preacher. I'm just sharing my story of surviving witchcraft. I survived witchcraft. So witchcraft have done to me since I was young. When you know, I'll this guy here. I'll talk about this guy here. Probably I should just do it from here. I'll do this video of how I got this guy. Um, and I remember saying to this guy, I said, bro, can you just please stop the car, right? Stop the car. I was vomiting and I didn't drink water. I did not do anything. Literally, the coffee that I didn't eat in the morning. I just drank that coffee, and it came out. Literally, it just came out. I was left. Yeah, I was left with just being numb. I was just numb. The guy was driving, and I was just numb. Literally numb, 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 numb. Um, Feeling cold, hot, dizzy. You know, um, our people, man, our people, our people are evil, my guy. We live with people. People are evil. You know, um, Let me just talk about the second time it happened. I'm getting emotions today. So second time it happened, same person, right? Same person. So it was during the time of where I was going through depression at that time, right? I didn't have energy. Right? Half of the time I didn't have energy. Half of the time I was just consuming energy drink, right? Dragon, right? I was just not like I was drinking it over a lot, but I was drinking dragon, right? And just to pass through a day or something. I don't know why I was doing it, but I was drinking it, right? And I left it in a fridge, right? I left it in a fridge. Um, in the afternoon, I took it and I drank it, right? They knew that it was mine, right? Um, and now I'm just thinking like, had it been drank by somebody else or a kid, but the kids they don't. We told the kids at home they don't drink energy drinks. So, but I'm just saying they could have drink it without somebody knowing, right? And I just took it and I drank it, right? And it was in the afternoon. Later I went to sleep. I felt like there was something wrong with me, man. I felt like there's just something wrong, right? I feel the very same emotions, sick emotions that I was getting, you know, during that time. I feel it. I could literally tell that he did it again. He did it again, you know. And I slept. Literally, it was in my stomach the whole night. I slept. I wake up in the morning again. I just literally just something said just drink water. I just cup um bikiri drink water, and it came out. Literally just came out right there. I just drank it one, you know, mug of water, and it came out. It came out, and this time it was in front of my mom. You know, people are evil, man. People are evil. So, man, that's I just want to share that story, man. That how I survived. There's so many stories of witchcraft that was done to me, man. Like I said, guys, now I come from where witches are feared. Witches are, they do that during the daylight. In front of witches are feared. Witches they rule where I come from. That's the fact. I come from a village where we have nothing, boy. We have nothing. The only have thing we have, like I said, primary school. Only primary school. We don't have a tavern, and like I said, if a village does not have a tavern, what possibly does it have? Education non-existence. Education it's not there. You know, there's no education there. So yeah, man, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Someone will ask me why was I saved? My life was saved so many times. I don't know. I don't know. God knows. God knows. God knows. God knows. Only God knows. You know. Yeah, man. I just want to share that story, man. I don't want to preach. I'm not a preacher, guys. I'm not a preacher. I am not. I am an artist. I'm a DJ. I'm a groovist, man. I am just, I am, man. I'm an artist. I'm not really, but share story of how I survived witchcraft, how God saved my life over and 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 over. I'll share those stories, man. Trust me. For me, I believe that I could have died. This so far, I could have died. Looking back, I come from a village where people have died. People die. People die. The entire um um generation in a what you call this, man? What you call this? Yeah. The entire family cleaned out within literally 10 years. The entire family. Anyway, guys, please, like I always said, guys, please, I would just love you guys to just subscribe. Let's grow this channel because it's gonna grow with your help. It's gonna grow, man. So please, guys, subscribe, like, comment. Watch my ads, guys. Watch my ads. Yeah.